I'm here today at Tulsa County Free Fair. We're during fair season in August and September, and part of my duties in Tulsa County and in Osage County are to judge the horticulture exhibits. And today I'm judging flowers and fruit and potted plants and all different kind of ornamentals. And the free fair here in Tulsa County is usually well attended. You notice we have a good number of different of the bouquets. Every year, a lot of it is judged to how good the flowers look in the pots, how fresh they are, the overall symmetry, the number of different types of flowers used, and just a lot of it is based on horticulture knowledge, but is also based on personal preference. I try never to use personal preference in judging until I get down to where I have a tie where I cannot split it based on any other horticulture reasons, and then at some point you just have to make a decision. We place first, second, third, fourth, fifth. In some places I've judged, they only do first through third. I just judged a fair in Sedan, Kansas last week, and they only have first through third. Here in Tulsa and Osage County, we have first through fifth. And since it's a free fair, we just encourage everybody in the community to enter. We'd always like more entrants than what we get, but we do have a nice number. And if you look, this year we had some nice cucumbers that were entered in our fair. And I'm always judging, like with our fruits and vegetables, we have like different heirlooms. When you judge an heirloom against a conventional variety, I try to judge it according to what that variety is supposed to look like. Because see, sometimes with their heirlooms, they might look a little bit funky, they might have a little bit of cracking, but that's kind of normal for that variety. But it just depends on the freshness. Like this is a wonderful cucumber. I placed this first. There's 3, you need 3 to a plate. There's certain numbers you need. I placed this first, very nice, not overripe, not underripe. And then we have some odd varieties. I have to place, this is more of a normal pickling, and then we have the canning varieties, slicing varieties, and then this is a lemon cucumber. For those of you that have never seen one, they don't taste like lemons, but they're yellow, but you can slice them and they're just perfect for putting on a hamburger. When you're grilling out, just you can slice it thin and put it right on that hamburger, and it covers the whole patty. And this one actually got a 5th place because it's a little bit overripe. You can tell by how hard it is, but it's still a very nice one, and the inside is still tender. And I wanted to mention too, when you are entering into a fair, always bring your freshest produce. If you have some that has like a blemish on it that's a cut or a wound, it's going to rot before the fair actually gets judged a lot of times. So always bring your freshest. We like them uniform on the plate. We like them fresh, and we like that you grew it personally. One thing wonderful that happened at our fair this year, you know about the decline in the honeybees? Well, a lot of our honeybee razor growers have entered honey into the fair this year for the first time. We've got the most entries we've ever had. Before we only had to separate our honeys into dark and light honey because we didn't have that many entrants. Next time we're going to have dark amber, which is in between dark and light, and then the light honeys. One of the things I judge in the fairs with the honeys, this was our first place dark, was we look at clarity within it. I use a light to backlight it. I also hold it up to natural light to see if there's any impurities in the honey. This is an exceptionally nice dark one that won first place. In our local fairs, we can only judge by whether you want it to fill up the jar and not be any less than 1/2 inch from the top lid, and you want it to be very sparkling and nice. In the state fair, I also am allowed to eat it. I get to taste it and smell the aroma. In this case, I could only look at how it looks in the jar and how much clarity there is. So I was kind of limited in how easily I could judge. But everyone here was a very nice honey, and I'm very grateful to our beekeepers for bringing these in. That was our dark honey. We had 1 comb honey entry, so I hope we get more next year. But part of judging for the comb, see the nice comb in there? This is our dark honey. You want the comb to go from here all the way within 1/2 inch or to the top of the lid, so there's no big space there. And this is an absolutely wonderful dark honey that was entered this year. I wanted to encourage everybody, no matter which county you're in, to enter into your county fairs. It really is a lot of fun, and you get a lot of experience on learning about, what actually will place in a fair. You get to meet nice people and have a lot of fun, and just encourage local agriculture by entering. And also I want to mention, this year I had a wonderful opportunity. This year and last year, Langston University has a UR program, which is for teaching youth about urban agriculture and sustainability. I had 2 great interns, Chloe and Erica, that worked with me this year. And I just wanted to thank Langston for pairing with OSU and other farmers to let us have these youth. And it's a paid internship, and hopefully we'll have that available next year where I can have an intern as well.
We hope you enjoyed this video. It's part of our Oklahoma Gardening YouTube channel. You can also find even more videos on our OK Gardening Classics YouTube channel. And join us on social media for great gardening tips, photos, and discussion.